All right, we have the Cincinnati Bengals at home against the Denver Broncos. But first, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and turn your notifications on because the odds on the screen definitely will change if you don't get this video right. But anyways, we currently have a DraftKings of -3 spread towards the Bengals, -148. Money line +3 for the Broncos, +124 for the Broncos. Money line, total of 48. And that has a lot to do with what we look at here. Both teams scoring a lot, 31.5 points per game, last four for the Bengals, 32 on offense for the Broncos. Then you have the defenses. Bengals have gotten a little better, but 24.3 is better than what they were around, 36 or something. And is definitely why they're finally winning because Burrow has not changed. He's been great this season. And it's the defense. Just, man, has it been bad. But then the Broncos really had a good defense, but they've been playing some better teams now, and they are definitely giving up the points against them. They're up to 24.5 average the last four games, and a little of that has to do with Bo Nix. Interceptions. He's not playing as well, especially against the Colts, but luckily the Colts were dumb enough to, Jonathan Taylor just dropped the ball before running in the end zone. Then that trick play that they threw an interception and ran it back for a touchdown. Then last week they were ahead, and then they blew that game against the Chargers. So Broncos really struggling. Bengals look better just because their defense is at least stopping them a little better than what they were at the early season, where the offense can still score a lot and get a touchdown or more to win the game. If you look at passing yards, we got 280 for the Bengals offense in the last four games, 248 on defense, 231 for the Broncos on offense, and 300 on defense. That secondary giving up a lot of yards. 8.1 passing yards per attempt for the Bengals on offense, 7.3 on defense. 6.4 is all for the Broncos offense. They do a lot of screenplays and that type of thing. 7.1 on defense for the Broncos. Pretty even with the Bengals there. Then rushing yards per attempt, 4.8 for the Bengals offense, 5 on defense, 3.7 for the Broncos offense. It's all can't run the ball very well, 4.1 on defense. Bengals definitely struggling against the run and the pass, but the Broncos are really struggling against the pass too. And if we look at total expected points, 6.9 for the Bengals, 7.2 for the Broncos, that would give us a -0.3 spread towards the Broncos. That would be a 3-point margin from what we have. And I don't know. I would really like that to be a plus 3.5. So I might take a teaser with that and move the 6-point teaser with another team and put them up in 9. If you think the Broncos would be able to keep up against the Bengals, we'll see about that. But it's in Cincinnati. Then you got point differential spread, -3.5 towards Broncos. That's a definite bet. But if we look at just total expected points, just offense, defense, that leans towards the Broncos -0.1. And our simulations, oh yeah, we'll get to that later. And then if we do just defense, then you got -6.5 towards the Broncos. But our other models with yards per play, offense, defense, and our points per game models, you have everything leaning towards the Bengals, -2.5, -4, -6.5, -6.5. So everything is kind of mixed up. So I wouldn't mind taking a teaser for the Broncos and just pulling that up to a 9. And hopefully that gets to 3.5. So we'll see about that. But if we scroll over here to game cards, we got 51.3% chance for the Bengals to win in our simulations we did of offense defense stats for both teams. And -1 spread towards the Bengals, that would be a no bet. We got 56 total points. That would be way over the 48, but I'm not sure about that, especially in the weather. You always have to worry about the elements since it's outside in Cincinnati, Ohio. So watch the weather for that one because it could easily go under the 48 points at DraftKings. Um, so then we have our game cards here. Sorry, I had a blank there. But a lot of the ones you really want green here, like points per play, expected points, yards per play. Turnovers is towards the Bengals. Total expected points, so point differential. Most of the green ones towards the Broncos. And the passing yards attempt, rushing yards per attempt, yards per attempt. Completely, it's all leaning towards the Bengals when in our simulations. Now, the only problem with this is, like I said, the main ones I rattled off first, but if the turnovers go the way they are, then definitely it'll be a Bengals win. This is going to be a turnover game, I think. Whoever does the least turnovers will definitely win. So, but I really have nothing to say other than that. I'd probably take a 6-point teaser with that +3 and hope it goes to +3.5, or look around and see if I can still get a +3.5 and match it up with another team. But if you're betting on this game, good luck. My name is Jordy. You've been watching Batman Sports Betting, and I'll see you in the next video.